Welcome back, everyone. Well, there's an event each summer in Ballston Spa that is one of my absolute favorite events. Quick sidebar. About 8 years ago, I get a call from a guy, Dan DeFabio, says, we're going to put a film festival on in Ballston Spa. You got to love that entrepreneurial spirit, that artist spirit, right?
Absolutely.
We met, and he talked about what their plans were, and lo and behold, it's 8 years later. Every year, this thing grows and grows and grows. And now Pam Grandin, who's a guest here many times, is the director of the film festival. So welcome, Pam.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, you're welcome. I said at the beginning that this is growing and growing and growing. How many films, how many artists applied?
We had over 120 films submitted this year.
That's unbelievable.
And, yeah, that represents 26 countries that we had films from.
Pam, I love it. Now, that's whittled down to...
Oh, yeah, it's whittled down to 45.
Wow.
15 countries represented at this year's film festival.
I got it. And one thing that always strikes me about this film festival is that it's short films. Short films from 1 minute to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Not 20 minutes.
Not 20.
However, you have one that's 30 seconds.
We have one that's 30 seconds.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, very well done. A complete story in 30 seconds.
Yes. You know what? They say that anybody can make a film in 2 hours. Try making a film in a minute. Then you really know
Oh, yes.
whether or not you've got a good storyline and you've got, you can develop it. Mm-hmm. All genres? All family-friendly
All family-friendly genres, yep. The indoor slates tend to be more mature themes, but they're still family-friendly. The outdoor slates are kid-friendly, family-friendly, but we have documentaries, we have love stories, we have drama, we have animation, we have combination live-action animation, so something for everyone.
And I believe you told me they're horror films, although I wasn't sure I could tell the difference between love stories and horror films.
Yeah, there's one horror film, and yeah, sometimes it ends that way.
Comedy?
Yeah, there's comedy.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it's everything.
Yes.
Boy, is this thing grown. That's pretty phenomenal. Now, it's coming up quickly. It's this Friday, the 7th, and this Saturday. It's 2 days only. And the films are shown at 2 locations, right?
Yeah, 2 locations. 7 o'clock both nights at Ballston Spa High School in the auditorium.
Got it.
And then 9 o'clock both nights at Old Iron Spring Park in downtown Ballston Spa.
And the park is a wonderful experience because you sit outside and whatever. And I recall you're doing things for kids too, right? So bring the family early and enjoy some of the things for the whole family, right?
Yeah, for people who just want to be outside, at 7 o'clock at Old Iron Spring, there's going to be activities for the kids. So face painting and games and crafts and trivia and different activities for them.
Oh, you have to. You just have to love this, right?
I love it.
You know what I want to ask you? Now, of course, everybody's out there going, gee, I wish I could have entered my film. There is a real process that starts early in the year, like January, February, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, and they'll be able to get that information, but you can submit a film that early on for this festival because it has to go through a lot of different jury selection, things like that, right?
Yeah, yeah. And just because of the sheer number of films, So next year we're looking at, we'll start our deep planning in January, and then February 1st open submissions, have them open for a couple months, and then we have to sit down and watch all the films and start that selection process. So it goes through several people and several different iterations of yes, no, and before we get the final 40 to 45 films.
Oh, I can't believe that's a lot of films, by the way.
It
It really is. And I've got to tell you firsthand, you can go there and you can see some of these films. I've seen films there that were 5 minutes that were unforgettable works of art.
Yes, we've had some great films.
Oh, tell me, have you got one?
I do have one.
You do. We can't say what it is.
I'm not going to say what it is, but I do like it, and it's a combination animation, live action, just beautifully, beautifully done, and just such a fun, uplifting movie.
Yeah, see, again, you can tell that story if you know what you're doing, if you're a real artist, you know your craft, right? Well, Pam, I just think this is amazing. This is the 8th annual Ballston Spa Film Festival. It's this Friday and this Saturday, 7 o'clock at night at the high school for films that might be a little more mature, although all family friendly.
Yes, yes.
And Friday night and Saturday night in the park. Come early, 7 o'clock, if you're not going to the high school, with your children, everything else, have some fun there, and then those films start at 9 o'clock.
And then both nights afterwards, about 10 o'clock, right across the street at Brookside Museum is our after parties. And the award ceremony will be Saturday evening. But both nights we'll be partying over at Brookside.
And we have one other thing to add to this. We're going to try again this year.
Oh, yes.
But we have told the artist, if you win in your category, that we'll run the film. on
Yes.
Look TV and all of our digital platforms too.
Yeah.
That would be an honor, I'm telling you right
Oh,
now.
and we're excited about it, and the filmmakers are excited about it too.
Good, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
Pam, thank you very much for coming in,
Thank you, Jesse.
and we'll see you Friday.
Okay, thanks.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.